Bonjour à tous, bienvenue sur notre chaîne V
et A TV. Je m'appelle Iwan.
Et je suis Valentin.
Today we're going to talk about musician's best friend, iPad. Dun-dun. In this video, we're going to give you several reasons why iPad is super useful in our daily life. And also, we're going to share with you some applications that you might be using while you're performing or practicing.
You might be asking, which iPad should you be getting? So here we have 12.9 inch iPad Pro 2017.
And this one is 12.9 inch iPad Pro, the newest version, 2020.
Size-wise, it's almost identical to the physical music scores.
And this one is much more powerful. In comparison of these two generations of iPad, this is the second generation, which was released in 2017, with the first generation of Apple Pencil, and mine is the fourth generation, released in 2020, and with the newer version of Apple Pencil. This pencil can stick directly on the iPad and be charging already. Instead, this one, you have to open the cap in the bottom and stick right into the iPad. It's kind of dangerous. I'm always afraid of breaking it. Yep. And you have to be careful of not losing this. Another difference between these two iPads is that this one uses Face ID, so they got rid of the home button. Instead, this one still have the what ID? Touch ID. Another difference between these two iPads is that this one has two cameras.
This has only one.
The design of this iPad 2020, the fourth generation, is actually pretty similar to the previous generation, third generation, which was released in 2018. So if you have the third generation of iPad Pro, don't worry to upgrade. It works pretty similar.
You might be asking if it's worth buying an Apple Pencil, and we say definitely yes.
Yes, with Apple Pencil, we can make notes on our score very quickly and more precisely. The first reason why we should all be getting an iPad as a musician is because the weight of the iPad is much lighter than the scores that you will be carrying, especially when you're traveling.
The second reason is that you'll have easy access to all of your music scores, especially when you are in a hurry.
Hi Valentin! Do you have the score of Opera Sonata?
Yeah, sure. Let me find it. It was. One second. Did I pass it? Find it. Hey, Iwan. Do you have a score of Paganini?
Hold on one second. forScore. P-A-G. Ah! Yeah, sure! The reason number 3 is that iPad allows us to arrange and mark up our music without it being permanent. Hey Valentin, rehearsal number 13. It is A natural. You played it wrong.
It is natural. Sorry. I'll put it here.
Ah! I just checked the piano score. It's actually A sharp. Sorry, you were right.
Oh, it's sharp. So it's correct. Yeah, something like this. One bar before B, we're going to do decrescendo till piano.
Okay. Decrescendo. Piano. Alright.
Ah, sorry, but actually it was right.
What? Well, good thing that I have an iPad. Voila.
There is a number 4 that we can have the seamless page turns by using a foot pedal.
Ta-da! This is a foot pedal by AirTurn. This is Dual BT106. Using this foot pedal, especially for very long solo pieces that we do not want to use our hand to turn, or having like 6 stands in front of us, foot pedal is our best friend. The reason number 5 is that iPad can illuminate by itself and we don't have to worry about lighting during our practicing or performing.
Today we are also going to recommend you some applications that is very useful for musicians.
The first application that we'll be introducing to you is called forScore. Now let's open this application. We can choose any piece from our library, and you can also change the title of each piece by clicking this arrow here. You can change the title, composers, genres, tags, labels, rating, difficulty, time, key. Here in the bottom, you can add the audio or MIDI file, library, layout, set list. Very easy to use. You can search any title or any composer in this searching bar. Here we can start making notes by tapping this pencil button and choose the color that you wish to make notes with. Now I'm choosing green. We're gonna circle this P, or we can zoom out and draw whatever you want. You can zoom in, zoom out very easily, so you can have more precise notes as you want. Here we can also crop the page if you're not happy with the size. Alright, now we crop this page. It's easier to read. The notes can be bigger. You can share your music with other people by clicking the share button to PDF, AirDrop, message, or mail. If you wish, you can also practice with the metronome here. Visible or both. Off. And you can check your pitch. You have a tuner option. Here you can also search any piece that you want. We can also take the advantage of forScore in order to have better communication with the composers and the publisher. A very good example of our professor Claude Longle. He told us that when composers sent him the score, he liked to mark his correction in one color, and then send it back to the composer. Then the composer marked in the same score with a different color. So when the composer sent the score with both correction to the publisher, so it's very clear for the publisher which color of the correction is marked by the performer and which color is marked by the composer. From using this application, the composer, the musician, and the publisher can have a very direct and efficient communication on this score. There are so many things that you can do with this application. I'm not gonna go in details in this video. If you guys want, I can make another separate video about this forScore application. The second application that we'll be introducing is called Amazing Slowdowner. This is a very useful application, which is for those people who are practicing a piece. They have a sample recording right here. We can speed it up or slow it down to any percentage as you want. You can also change the pitch or lower the pitch. You can change the mix to left or right. This is also very useful for practicing electronic music, so you can change the speed to very slow. Once you feel you're ready, you can change it to full tempo. As you can see, you can import music from Spotify, Apple Music, and your own playlist. The third application that I would like to recommend is called Tenuto. Tenuto is an application which is educational for those who want to improve your music theory and ear training. There are many categories in this application that you can study from, including staff identification, staff construction, keyboard identification, fretboard identification, ear training, and calculators, which is super useful for doing those music theory ear training homework. The fourth application is called Metronome. This is a very useful and creative application. They recorded live music which you can play along with. For example, if you're feeling happy, they recommend to you a lot of well-known pieces, for example, by Mozart, Vivaldi, Debussy. We can just click one. Let's try first the Fourth Season Autumn by Vivaldi. You can choose from easy or advanced. Let's try the advanced. We can begin. If you want, you can hear the version with solo. It doesn't really sound like a saxophone, but it gives you an idea of how it's supposed to go. Here you can also play with a metronome. You can change the octave, interval, clef, and the tuning reference, which is helpful for those who are in different countries. Because in France, the tuning reference is 442, and in the United States, it's 440. There are a lot more pieces that you can discover. It could be our daily sight reading exercises if you want. The fifth application that I would like to introduce is called Tunable. This is a tuning app. La! As you can see that my voice is not very consistent. This would be a good tool for practicing long tone with because you can see the waves in your sound. You can also check the intonation of each note as you want. Or here. You can also change the tone if you're not happy with that tone. This is more agréable. This one's alright too. The first one was a little bit annoying. Sorry. Ah, no. Alright, let's pick the first one. Just sounds like my tuner. The next application that I would like to introduce to you is called Music Scanner. This allows you to scan your music from score and then transform to a file that you can actually listen to and add it over other applications like Sibelius or Finale. You can scan from camera, import your own file. There's your sheet music list. The last application that I would like to be recommending for you today is called Musicnotes. This is an application where you can buy arrangements from other people. There are many arrangements that you can search for. For example, if I type in saxophone. Alright, there are a lot of pop music, classical music. You can filter. Classical. Here we go. Here you can see that there are 660 results for saxophone under classical. Alright, we see this Claire de Lune alto sax duet. Wow, it's great. Maybe I can play with Valentin. We can see the price, €7.99. Not too bad. You can hear it. This is just a small example of this arrangement. I think this is a very good application for those who are looking for arrangements to play or looking for a place to share your own arrangements. I'm sure if you spend more time searching, you'll find some hidden gems. These are the top applications that we would love to share and recommend to you.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to put the like, subscribe, and ring the bell to not miss our new videos.
We hope that this video is helpful for those who are thinking of getting an iPad or already have one.
The development of technology has been changing our life, so we should adapt and enjoy. See you
in our next video.
Bye bye.
Love you.